What's going on, everybody? Triple Forward Tim out here, and today we are back looking at some more Dying Light like we did for the prison heist content drop that recently released. We're actually going to go back to one of the topics I talk about in that commentary, which is the Blood Battle Royale gameplay. You guys can see the video up here on the screen. It's 9 minutes 45 seconds. We're probably just going to cut it up to see my reaction. I actually want to re-look at the Battle Royale gameplay. It's in pre-alpha, and I did say that it wasn't that entertaining, but I actually wanted to, when I said that, I actually wanted to go back on my word and give it another look, because I felt like when I was looking at the original video, my mindset just wasn't really there. I just kind of had, I guess, some preconceived notions about Battle Royale and stuff. So let's just see if by looking at the video again, maybe I can like have a hopefully positive outlook on the Blood Battle Royale gameplay. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. My sound card should be recording sound, so if it's not, this whole reaction video would suck.
Want to get back home safe and sound? You get me those bloody samples. If you don't have enough, I won't even bother to circle back. You don't want to bump into one of the infected with no weapon. Arm yourself with whatever's out there.
Alright, so real quick, 41 seconds in, we can see that we're starting off with 5 players on the map. Maybe they should add more players. I know that this is pre-alpha. I'm probably gonna say that a lot in this commentary. It's pre-alpha, so a lot of things aren't final. But maybe it should be more than 5 players on the map, so it can be a little bit more chaotic. And I did just notice how, you know, even though you're max rank in the campaign, you're starting with a lot less of your skills. So that's very interesting. It was very interesting to see that you get a bow, you get a grenade. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
It's high time you make use of the gear you got. Get to the nearest hive.
Quick little stopping point here for me anyways. One thing that I was thinking about is, one, why did you go back to that infected if you already knew it was dead? There's no need to go back and slash that infected for the gameplay. And two, speaking of infected, to make this battle royale a lot, and I mean a lot more intense, because it already has zombies and it already has human characters, we should make the infected take like a ton more health. They should do a lot more damage to the player character than it would in the campaign. Like, it should be maybe double. You still should have some room for error, but the damage of infected should be increased. That's what I'm thinking.
A goon. That's heavyweight. A big guy carries a big weapon. Big weapons do big damage. Make sure you're stocked up before you get anywhere near him.
So I don't really have much to say about the goon encounter except the single fact that it is kind of a letdown, just because it's almost as if you're there, since there aren't as many players on the map. It's literally almost as if you're just playing single player and you just keep tossing Molotovs and you keep slashing and eventually he's gonna die. But I feel that by adding more players to the map, making the hive areas a lot more congested with maybe NCPs that actually shoot, more deadlier zombies, and more human characters in the lobby would actually make the goon, the hunt for the hives, a lot more intense, since the goal is to get to the chopper and have as many hives as possible.
Okay, that's done it. Now collect samples and move to the next. Hurry.
Okay.
That's just a portion of your vial filled, and it needs to be filled all the way. No samples, no extraction. Got it?
Now this is something that's very interesting to me. I don't even know if I should ask this question. Very interesting. But are there gonna be like... I'm gonna hold off on that because I think it's actually a pretty dumb question. I'm just hoping that with the different tiers of weaponry in the game, we obviously have a golden bow, and you have like different colored weapons. You have green weapons, white weapons, blue weapons, orange weapons, gold weapons. There should be different types of damage levels.
Spitters. Really freaking disgusting. They have an inexhaustible supply of toxic sludge just for you, but they do still need to pause to breathe from time to time. That's your chance to tell them what you think of them. It looks like someone else has filled their vial, so I'm on my way back now. If you want on this chopper, you're gonna have to persuade them to give it to you. Or just kill them. Yeah, you should probably just kill them. Special delivery. Oh man, there's some good stuff in there. Seriously, it won't last long, so you better hurry.
So real quick, I do want to stop, and I want to say that right off the bat, I just noticed that the meta for this game, whatever it is, the play style for this game seems a lot like it's going to be geared towards single-handed melee weapons. That was just something I noticed, because using a double-handed, slow, single-handeds are faster, and you know, they make the guns do a lot of damage like they do in the regular game, guns and single-handed weapons. But I will say that it's very interesting to see that it's like an intense chase towards the end when someone like fills their vial and they have enough samples. So my question is, the helicopter is 97 meters away. Will it spawn a far enough distance away so that for someone that does have the vials, like they can't just like, you know, there isn't like a predetermined spot. So I feel like the developers should make it, you guys at Techland should make this so that when someone does get their vial, helicopter comes in, but it comes in at a distance so that everybody has like a fair chance to actually kill the person that has the vials. And then you know, the person that actually has the vials, they still have an opportunity to get to the helicopter. So, you know, that's what I think. That's my opinion on that. So just from here, we can see that, like I said, the meta for this game is going to be single-handed weapons only, just because my dude that was carrying the bow took an L. Actually came back to my question. So obviously there are going to be predetermined values for each type of weapon, and I kind of hope it's something a little bit like Fortnite, where the basic axes, you know, just everything just kind of like scales up. That would make the most sense, obviously. But the question that I was trying to get to is, okay, so we know that we're starting at a low level, but the one thing that I did notice in the pre-alpha build is that there's no like stamina. There's no, okay, my dude just kept kind of swinging his single-handed weapon, but you know, all that swinging should cause him to quickly lose his stamina, especially if he's at such a low level. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing that I noticed for that. And these are just my critiques so far, so you guys can leave what you think about what I'm talking about and what you think personally in the comment section down below. But that's just something to think about. You know, currently there is no stamina bar for swinging that single-handed weapon of yours. Another thing for Battle Royale, I don't think that it's fair that the health just kind of goes all the way up. Like the health went from 40 to 250 real quick. Like it went from 0 to 100 too fast. It should be something like it takes a really long time to bandage, or you guys should make it so that it's like nightmare mode, so that you can heal up, but it takes time for the whole thing to heal you, and potentially, depending on how low your health bar is, you probably won't even be able to fill the whole thing up. So that was my short look at Dying Light's Bad Blood Battle Royale gameplay. I just wanted to look at it again so that I could get a new perspective, look at it on a different day, have a different feeling about myself, so that I could more appropriately critique what I saw. I like what I saw, actually. You know, it's in pre-alpha stages, so you know, maybe if they see this video, or if enough of you guys like this video, share it, get it out there. They'll see some of these critiques. If you guys like what I had to say, if you guys want to say anything about it, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. I enjoy doing this. I think that from the gameplay, there are obvious things that need to be improved upon, but it's pre-alpha. You know, this is what we can expect at such a stage in development, and it's nice to just see some gameplay. Nice to see that they are I kind of made it sound bad when I said it in the previous video, but appeasing, but it makes sense since everybody's moving to this Battle Royale type gameplay. And if there is a Dying Light 2 coming out, which I believe there is according to Colossal Kiwi, then this will at least fill the space, or you know, it'll fill the space before Dying Light 2 comes out. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what I had to say. Like I said, if you have something to say about this game, you know, leave it in the comments down below. If you like what I had to say, leave a like on the video. If you didn't like what I had to say, leave a dislike. Let me know all those things. and I will talk to you guys in the next video. 444 Tim is out. Peace.